Hi everybody, welcome to Wild Music, Bryden here. Angelina never fails to impress. She's a great interpreter of songs and also writes and performs her own music, which we know. And it's fantastic as well. She's had great success for a long time now, and this will continue for many, many years to come. And her performance of this song, I'm sure, will be no exception. This song, A Natural Woman, You Make Me Feel. It's a song that was written by Carole King and Gerry Goffin, the unbelievably amazing partnership team, with some input from Jerry Wexler. And it was actually released in 1967 by Aretha Franklin, and they actually wrote it for Aretha Franklin. It was one of her signature songs. And then Carole King has done her own versions of her song as well, and this was actually on her famous Tapestry album. Jerry Wexler, the story is Jerry Wexler was driving on the street and saw Carole King and called out to her across the street that he wanted a natural woman's song for Aretha. So then Gerry Goffin and Carole went home and wrote the song that night. And then, as a thanks, they gave Jerry Wexler a credit on the song. So this performance is one Angelina has done in her home studio by the looks, perhaps in Norway, perhaps in LA, I'm not sure. It was uploaded in 2018. And I can see from the beginning screen, she's again using her beautiful Neumann TLM 102 mic. So it looks a bit bigger because it's sort of right up front and in the video, but it's I'm pretty sure it's the Neumann. It's the same shape, looks like her Neumann that she uses. Just out of interest, my mic here, which is a little bit cheaper, maybe not as good as the Neumann TLMs, but I'd love one of those too. I have a number of mics. This one I've been using more recently is a condenser mic, my AKG Perception 420, and I find it's really great for vocals. I have a few other mics that I use too, and then this one's got no inbuilt pop filter, which is the screen you sometimes see. Those, if you're not aware, catch sounds, the ones that have, they're called plosives, they have a sudden gust of air. Put, if I do it up close, put, you can hear it sort of distorts because it's a sudden gust. Put, but, those sorts of sounds. And the windshield or pop filter usually catches that. With Angelina's Neumann here, that's got one inbuilt. Some mics have them sort of inbuilt into them. So there's one under the metal casing, just out of interest. So anyway, let's hear Angelina.
Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired, and when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind, but you're the key to my peace of mind. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman.
Brilliant.
When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it.
Nice.
I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful. of what I'm living for. And if I make you happy, I don't need to do more, 'cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh baby, what you done to me, you make me feel so good inside, and I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive, you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman.
Wow, so beautiful. Oh, and Angelina makes the song her own. She does this in every performance. It's so uniquely hers. Music, when you sing a song, you can try and emulate other artists, but you're really there about making the song your own, because each person brings to a song their own unique voice, their own unique skills, their own unique characteristics to their vocals. And Angelina makes it sound so simplistic and simple, but it's not. There's so much in her voice that she's doing that makes it so good, because she understands it so well and she's so skillfully able to communicate the sentiment of the song. And I know I say this on many videos, a great performance is about communicating the song to the listener. So well done, and so different to Aretha's version, so different to Carole King's version. It's uniquely Angelina's version, and it was so beautifully done. And I'd love to go back and talk through the song from the beginning and some beautiful things that Angelina did. There are so many, we can't possibly cover everything in a video, but I'll try and cover as much as I can. So right from the beginning, her vocals come in just after the short introduction. And the other thing is, I love the way it's just a piano accompaniment. Again, just very simple. It's not a whole band track, although when she does songs like that, they're excellent too. It's not taking away from those. But in this particular this song, you can hear everything so clearly, and it showcases absolutely everything about her beautiful voice and her performance and her communication to the audience. So she starts very airily and breathy, or very airy and breathy. I was actually writing in a comment to one of my channel viewers, subscribers earlier, and there's two things in music. There's the science of music and there's the art of music. So when we look at it from this is my point of view, the perspective of the art of music, we're looking overall at the emotional content of the song, and again, that communication to the audience, or the communication of the meaning behind the song. It's the overall beauty of it, of music, or it could be an artwork or a dance work or a theatrical piece. Then the science is when you're going into almost analysing, or if not, just highlighting certain skills and techniques. That could include vibrato, it could include a certain type of phrasing, whether it's some back phrasing, singing a bit behind the beat, or whether it's just stretching the phrasing and, keeping that freedom within the vocal line that you can do. So that's the science, the analytical points, I suppose you would say. And, you can look at it from both points of view, but at the end of the day, it's about the beauty of the overall performance. But these things help you perhaps understand something you may not have thought about before, or it may just give you something else to consider when listening and enjoy. So I like looking at music from both points of view. Let's go from the start and let's hear Angelina's beginning with the breathy, airy vocals. Lovely.
Looking out on the morning rain.
See, she's also holding back on some of those notes, which gives the vocal that freedom. That's phrasing, more or less, and it's so beautiful.
Rain.
Oh, hang on. Didn't quite catch it. I'll go back.
Looking out on the morning rain. I used to feel so uninspired.
Nice stretching of the time there.
And when I knew I had to face another day.
See, there's another example where she waited before singing the word day. Had to wait another day. It's just those nuances that make a song sound so great, and particularly Angelina's vocals in this performance sound so great. And that's phrasing again.
I had to face another day.
Nice.
Lord, it made me feel so tired.
So straightforward, so simple, yet it's so beautiful. And that's what makes it nice. She's not resorting to all fancy tricks, which in some vocalists' performance, a few little vocal tricks can be nice. Some people tend to overdo them. You don't really need them in a great performance. But again, it's individual. Different people will perform differently. But Angelina has the whole overall feel of the song. And again, I say that communication of the sentiments that's so brilliantly done every time. So coming up, here she sings the melody, but in harmony with the normal melody. So she's singing a harmony part. And I really love this. Here.
Before the day I met you, life was so unkind, but you're the key to my peace of mind.
Nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's singing a harmony, because what I hear as the melody there is a little bit different, unless I'm just so used to hearing a harmony from either Carole King or Aretha's version that I've assumed that's the melody. Maybe this is the melody. But either way, it's such a nice touch here with that melody Angelina's singing. I love it.
Life was so unkind, but you're the key to my peace of mind.
Nice.
You make me feel.
Now here, she's gone down to get this next part. Beautiful. She has a great resonance in her low register. I love it. So then coming up, when she gets to feel like a natural woman, she moves it up into the higher register. It's really nice, really unique. I love it.
Of mine, you make me feel. You make me feel. You make me
Yeah.
feel like a natural woman.
And she used a bit of raspiness there, which adds interest to it too. It's just a nice little touch.
Like a natural
There.
woman.
Well done.
When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it.
See there, she's changed that a little bit, adapted it into her own style. To claim me, gone up on claim, then down on me. Instead of to claim me, instead of on the same note, she's gone up. To claim me. It's a nice touch. And she does the same coming up on name it as well. So it matches.
You came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it.
There. Lovely.
Now I'm no longer for.
Now, I've noted the word for there. I really love her ornamentation. That little ornament there is a lovely finishing touch as well. And again, her phrasing is something else that, you know, is brilliant all the way through. But listen out for that.
Doubtful of what I'm living for. And if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel.
Slow part.
You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman.
Yes, and again, she brought in that raspiness. So good.
You make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, what you done to me? You make me feel so good inside.
So here, on me, she's used some beautiful ornamentation and got the raspiness happening again there on the word inside.
You done to me.
Ornament.
You make me feel so good inside.
Lovely raspiness.
And I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive. You.
Yes, and the touch of vibrato there just, again, is another colour, a sprinkling of something.
You make me feel so alive. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman.
Yes, and the breathy airiness that she used in the beginning, she's brought back at the end again here. Let's go from about here and hear that again.
You make me feel so alive. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman.
So beautiful. Excellent delivery of that song. Angelina performed that with such beauty and as a piece of artwork. It's a piece of art or an artwork. So nice. She made it her own, used the simplicity of not engaging huge runs or anything like that, which, you know, aren't always a bad thing, but the beauty's in there in her voice. That was such a treat. I'm going to listen to it again. I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you soon on the channel again. So for now, goodbye.